Hello everybody, Drew here. Tip of the Mitt Flips, where every 100 subscribers there is a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure that you are subscribed so you have a chance to win. I have 10 orders going out today, 2 that have been purchased but not paid for, so those do not count, of course, which I will get to a story later on about blocking buyers because I don't know. I think there's just an influx of people on the eBay platform that just really don't know how it works, but that doesn't mean that they get to waste my time. First thing going out today is I took an offer on it. It's a Better Pack 555S gum tape dispenser. I think that is, yes, that's this one right here. I'm not going to pick it up. It's heavy. I've moved it a million times at this point. I cannot wait to move it into a box and get it out of my way. $120 plus shipping on that one. They left a note because I put it as for parts or repair because I only test them for power. I wasn't going any further than that. They just need to go away. So priced them low, parts or repair. They probably work. I don't care. Just somebody pay me pennies for them and get them out of here. Because if it's fully functional, it's a $500 machine. $120 is a pretty good deal. And a lot of people do repairs on them. So it's a common thing for people to buy them. Well, somewhat common for them to buy them, to fix them, and sell them as refurbished. So $120 plus shipping. They said, please package it as if it is working. Because lots of times when people sell something parts or repair, they just chuck it in a box. Because if it shows up broken, well, it was for parts or repair. But it still should show up in the condition that it was advertised as. So, of course, I will do that. Next thing is a genuine Pioneer CU something. It's a Pioneer remote. It's a very interesting Pioneer remote. I relocated the remotes, but then I also put a stack of encyclopedias, yearbook type things in my way. Those will get listed today, so I can actually probably box them up and put them in storage. But it's this one right here. It's got like a little display screen on it, flip out. I think it also has like a flip out section. Really weird remote. Really, I'm assuming high-end remote. I actually have no idea, but $15 free shipping. I think I took an offer on that. Next thing up, Gem Volume 1 and 2 on VHS. Gem and the Holograms. Picked these up at garage sale a couple weekends ago. Right there, if you're my age, you know, or a little older, you know exactly what those are. It was a mediocre, might be giving it too much credit, but it was a mediocre kids show. Some of my female friends around my age loved it. I don't know, maybe because she had cool makeup. I don't know. My sister wasn't into it. Saturday morning cartoon, she didn't really get all the options. Whatever cartoon was playing, that's the one you watched. Whether you liked it or not, it was just something to kill time till you got to the cartoon you did enjoy. Speaking of VHS, I had picked up, I've listed most of them at this point, but like this one and a couple other like horror-ish B films. It's further to the point. No matter the category, no matter how mundane or average or whatever, there is certain ones, a small percentage, 1% of every category is worth a lot of money, like this VHS, Scarecrows, which I think is like a gore flick from the 70s or something. Definitely not something I would ever watch. That thing is worth $30 used. So no matter the niche, however you like to say it, niche, who cares? There is something in that niche that is worth money, like this VHS worth $30. I might even list it, because I don't think I want to test it. I don't feel like doing that. I might put it at 15 bucks and say, doesn't work, just for a display piece. Then I don't have to worry about any headaches. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding on that. Actually, also at that sale, I got, where did I put it? Right here. I got this DVD VHS combo, and if you have watched, maybe you'll piece together which one that was, because that was in one of my videos, and then that'll make this part a little funny. Always check your DVD players, your video games, everything. Make sure there's not something in it. For one, lots of times you'll find something that has some value. For two, let me block it out real quick. sometimes you'll find things that are somewhat humorous. So this is what was in the DVD VHS combo. I chuckled at that because the person who sold it to me was a very elderly woman. So maybe it wasn't hers, but I laughed out loud for sure. Next thing up, again, took an offer. This is on B2. It is a lot of vintage Tupperware cups. B2. I got my stuff all switched around. I got to get used to it. But right there, they sell better if you have the full color spectrum for each set, which for this one would be, if I didn't, instead of having 2 blues, I would have had a green in there. I would have got another $5 to $10. So having the right ones does matter, but $12 free shipping, that's okay with me. Then we have on A2, Daffy Duck Graduate. A2, it's got to be in this basket over here. This was in my childhood toy type collection stuff. I don't remember this toy, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't remember a lot of things. Come on. This is not a great place for a basket. I should probably relocate this to somewhere else. Chess pieces, motorcycles. Of course, it'll be the last thing I grab. I don't even know what that is. And there we go. It was very tiny and it was loose. But it was this tiny PVC plastic Graduate Daffy Duck. And I got $5.99 free shipping. Cost of $0, you know, not great, but who cares? Still making money. I'm getting a little unorganized here. Let me keep my stuff straight. So I don't have to look for it twice. That would be a bummer. But I did notice that in a lot of the listings, they were putting it as a cake topper. So, you know, you got a Graduate, it goes on the cake. Whatever. That is also in my listing. It was actually an Arby's toy. Fun fact. And then, let's see, this does not have a label, but I think I know where it is. Oh, it does. It's when I used to still put them in the title. On B1, it's a durable grill pan scraper. So it's like a grill kit and a cast iron cleaning type of kit thing. I got it in a mystery box that I got from WBK Ultra a long time ago. I did profit on it. I do not suggest mystery boxes. Just not, unless you want to do it for fun. Not really worth the time or effort, but $14.99 free shipping for that. These things I was actually happy about because there was about 6 of them. And it comes pre-boxed, brand new. I throw a label on this box and it's out the door. So if the whole box had just been those, I would have been happier. $14.99 free shipping. Next thing up, I did start listing the games. Unfortunately, a lot of them I have to test. Basically what I did is I went through all of them. Anything that looked good. So, oh, yep, that's going to play. Those are the only ones I listed, which was a small percentage. The rest of them I actually have to test. So for another day on that. But PS2 gun right here on my super new fancy shelf that I do actually love. I think this is a great addition. But gun right there. $10.99 free shipping. And then another remote that actually is in this. So that is fantastic. Toshiba right there. That one on top. And I got $8.49 free shipping for that one. And then on C4, Vintage, Fire King, Anchor Hocking, BC Comics by Heart on C4. ABC 4 right here, right in my face. That right there. It's got a cute little dinosaur on it. And then on that side, some more cute little dinosaurs. Not a ton of money, $5 plus shipping. I think I paid 50 cents for it, maybe $1. And then last up, unless one of those orders comes in, Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, PlayStation 2, right there. That's a fairly decent game for PS2, $15.99 free shipping. So that's all the orders, but back to the story about the buyer. I ended up blocking, and I'll show you how to block buyers, because They, of course, lots of times eBay, other businesses, other websites, whatever, things they don't want you to do, they put them there. They just make them difficult to find. So I'll show you how to find that. But what it was is she made an offer. I'm saying she, I don't know if it was a she. The person made an offer. I found it not acceptable. I countered, they countered. And then once we came to a price I was happy with, then they messaged me saying, okay, well, I'll do this price if it's free shipping. Which at this point, they've made an offer that I've accepted. That's a sale. That's an agreement between me and them and eBay that a sale has transpired. But just with, that is one of the issues with Buy It Now. I mean, not with Buy It Now, with Best Offer. Best Offers, even if you have your sales, your store set that they have to purchase at the time, which I don't. Someone buys something and they need 24 hours to switch some money around or wait till they get paid or whatever. I don't care. I'm okay with that as long as you pay. But when you then, after the negotiation is done, try to negotiate and then come at me like, okay, well, if you ever decide that if that's a good enough price for you, $30 to $35, what it was, free shipping, then we can do business. What do you mean then we can do business? We just did business. The business has transpired. Now you owe me money. So then I say, whatever, that's how I don't say it, because it's a message. I can be angry out loud and keep the message cordial. I said something like, no, if you don't want to pay the agreed upon price, I can go ahead and cancel the order for you. And then they said some message that wasn't, yes, please go ahead and cancel it. But they wanted me to cancel it. So this is something else. This will be the tip of the day, which I know my tip of the days have been tips of the day. Tip of the days. Tips of the day have been a little weak. I've been busy. I'm sorry. My brain is scattered. I'm trying to keep things on the tracks. Tip of the day is if someone doesn't exactly say, cancel the order, or please cancel the order, or you say, would you like me to cancel the order, and they don't respond with yes, they haven't actually said it. And in eBay's eyes, that doesn't count. So they could still, not saying they would, but they could still cause you some trouble by you canceling an order and them not saying to cancel the order. So I sent a message. So are you saying, you would like to cancel your order? And then they had some snarky comment, but the snarky comment also included a yes. So then I canceled the order and relisted the item. It is what it is. It's part of the business. It's actually one of my biggest gripes, my biggest issues with the eBay platform is that when a sale has occurred, they do not hold the buyer accountable to actually buy the thing. So it removes your item from someone else being able to buy it for whatever amount of time it takes to figure that out, which can be extended. This was a half hour or something, and it's an item that hasn't sold for a few months, so, I wasn't that worried about it, but it could have been days. This could have been something that went on for days. It could have even got to a point where I still had to ship it out, and then they just return it. Also, the thing that really, this is why, now that I'm thinking back, this is why I actually blocked the user, because they weren't, terribly rude or anything like that. But they mentioned that they had purchased 2 of these before, and that they didn't work. That's why they didn't want to spend a lot of money, because they weren't very durable. So I'm thinking, why would you keep buying them if they're not that durable? But after they mentioned that, and I said, no, I'm not going to do this, and I canceled their order, then they came back and tried to buy it. They tried to buy it at the price I agreed upon. They tried to buy it at the price I agreed upon with the shipping that is included in it. So my mind went, oh, it clicked in their mind, I'm going to get this item, I'm going to ship them my broken one, and I'm going to have one for free. That's, whether or not that's what they were trying to do, I don't know. But that's where my mind went, and that's what I decided, I need to block this user. Because then they started badgering me. Kept sending me a message, hey, if you relist the item, go ahead and relist the item. I'll pay for it. They sent me 3 messages after they had me cancel it. So that was red flags everywhere. Just everywhere. So I will show you how to block a buyer because it's not the easiest thing to find. All right, so first thing you do is you go to My eBay. I'll try to zoom in on this when I'm editing so you can see it better, but you go to My eBay. Once you are in My eBay, you go to Account right here. Then you go to Seller Dashboard in the Selling section. Then you go up to Preferences. Then when you're in your Selling Preferences section, you scroll down to Your Buyers and the Blocked Buyer list here. And then you go to the Edit tab. Once you're in the Edit tab, you'll see Blocked Buyer List. You go to Managed Block Buyer List, and you copy and paste or type in their name. And if you have an additional one, you put a comma, a space, an additional name. You see, I don't have many people blocked. If you get blocked from me, it took a little bit. I actually have one more name that I wrote down that I keep forgetting to add to that list. But that is how you go about that. And then once they're in the list, you scroll down and you go to Submit to make sure it saves. But they do not make it easy to find because they don't want you to do that. eBay doesn't care about sellers. They don't. That's a legitimate thing that they have proven over and over again. They do not care about sellers. Even the Sellers Protection Program, they keep stripping parts of that away because they don't care about sellers, which is fine. I don't care that they don't care about me. As long as their platform continues to function properly, that's all I care about. I know how to run a successful business. That's it. They're an intermediator. They're a middleman. Don't need a fancy word. They're a middleman. That's it. I don't feel like moving to another platform. That'd be a lot of work. It's not, all the other platforms aren't as successful. Mercari and what have you. Marketplace is, it's coming up, and oh God, I hope that Marketplace never eclipses eBay, because I just hate Marketplace and I would never want to have to switch over there. But if that ever happens where one of these other platforms does better than eBay, I'll switch. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to just stomp my feet and say, no, I'm sticking with eBay, blah, blah, blah. And so as long as things function, I don't care that they don't care about me. That does not bother me at all. But it's when there's glitches, or the other day I couldn't list anything and I actually figured out what was wrong. Again, I figured it out before they did. Something was happening on their end where all my listings were coming up. I would click on 30-day returns. That's how I have mine set up. 30-day returns, buyer pays return shipping. And that's not for broken items or item not as described or anything like that. That's just a general return. I'm not paying return shipping because you change your mind. That's not happening. That's a you problem. But I would click on that, but in the listing, it would say no returns. No returns accepted. So something was happening where the thing I was clicking was not getting put into the listing, and it was causing some type of issue that eventually got fixed, and I just dumped 20 listings at one time, so it wasn't a huge deal. But that's how you block them. That's going to be it for this one today, though. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.